Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this very dramatic music. Hello everyone, nice to see you. It is now officially 2022 and I am once again not making good on my promise of doing weekly streams on a regular basis. And this track is called Trapped in the Sewers. Oh, seems strangely apt. So let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Hi there! Hey there! Welcome, Plush Blue. Nice to see you again. And Proj Core. I have not met you before. How do you do? And welcome back, Lucky Kid Dane. And welcome back, Mexican Gamer. And Skunk Dalmatian Do. Interesting. Hey! And Plush Blue says, I am an on and off user of the internet. I guess that's one way of saying it. And yeah, I'm not ugh, how did that get back up to really loud? So we've got some new people, some old people. Rose Moon, pretty name, hi. And Toon Goom, welcome, and Essay, and Studio Dai says, hey, new sub, love my animation. Well, thank you very much, I appreciate that. So, I am going to open up just a couple requests, and well, let's see if I remember how to do this. Form. Is that how I do it? Aha! There's the request form, which is now turned on to accepting responses. So if you're new here, the way it works is that this is me just having fun drawing for a while, and I will take a few requests. You know, there's no guarantees, no charge. I do accept tips, and if you tip, I do my darndest to finish your request online during the stream, but sometimes time runs out and I finish it offline. But sometimes I get overwhelmed pretty easily, and I have to shut off requests. But I should, oh hey, let me, do that. That is the little sign that you don't often see, saying that I am accepting requests. So, and again, there's no promises. This is just me flexing my drawing muscles and having fun chatting with people. And I don't usually get that much time to do this, but it's something I really love to do. And I'm hoping that I can meet everyone's expectations and leave everyone happy. So, I'm also streaming on Instagram, and I just realized my phone is not charged, and if I plug it in, I will be caught in a tangle of wires, so we'll see how long Instagram lasts. So if you're on Instagram, you might want to come down to YouTube or Twitch or something like that, because this stream might end very abruptly. And, oh, we have some people on Instagram. I'm waving here hi as I knock into things because this streaming setup is crazy. But one of my, even though I haven't been streaming as often as I've promised, as always, I've been working hard on getting my setup to be a lot nicer. So I've got better camera, make sure that, and already I'm on low battery. Okay, that's a little too fast. So I'm gonna, oh, this is gonna be awful. Trust this computer? I don't trust this computer. Okay. Okay. Live video paused. Oh, now it is resumed. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's see if I can make this less ridiculous. Not happening. Okay, so I'm gonna keep requests open for a few minutes. And I think I'm going to start with a request that I am holding over. I don't usually do holdover requests as a rule, so things don't get backlogged. They must be made live, and I just, you know, I don't save any requests. But once in a while, there's an idea that's really, really good, and I just sort of log that away. And one of them was Max and PJ as Jay and Silent Bob. I don't know, just the idea really tickled me. So I gathered some reference. So there's Jay and Silent Bob live action, and there's the excellent Steven Silver designs from the Clerks animated series, which is really funny. I actually think it's the best thing Kevin Smith has ever done. Depending on whether or not you're a Kevin Smith fan, that might not be saying much, but hey, Manny's my name, thank you. Love it if I drew Katella from Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. So let's see, I'm just gonna try and organize this reference a little bit so I can get started. There's that Polly Shore character, which just never came back. That's not really good. These aren't the costumes I like for Max and PJ, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be dressed as Jay and Silent Bob. Okay, oh, and thank you so much, Anon44. Much appreciated. Let's get back to the chat. And Mexican Gamer said, was the theme from last time red? No, redheads just seem to crop up all the time. And oh, let me backlog again. And Lee says, I'm 66. Is that old enough, Joe? Never old enough. No one is as old as I feel in my heart. I'm very old. And Brad Gregg, have a good stream. I thank you. And Noah wisely moved here from Instagram. You'll probably have a much better time. Okay. We've got some requests on Instagram, I see. But as I said before, whoa, freak out. As I said before, they have to be made through the request form, otherwise I lose my mind. This is a system, it's a work in progress system. I have made some improvements, some advancements over the past 2 years, but I don't know why Photoshop freaks out all the time now. Is anybody else noticing that the latest Photoshop just is really unhappy? And we've got a follow. Thank you, Cam97. Wait, Cam974. Cam974. I know numbers. Okay, so Max Goof is a positive character, and he stands like this. But Jay, sort of a loser character, he stands like this. So I'm going to have to adjust his posture. Or attitude, if I'm going to be. So I'm going to borrow some of these Steven Silver shapes because he did all of the great visual language figuring out. Why not steal from the best? And let's see, once I get to 3, 4 responses. Let me check them out real quick. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. Oh gosh, there's more. Oh, and a, oh dear, a caricature. Oh, 6. Oh dear. They're coming in fast. Okay, I think I might, I want to get to sleep tonight at a reasonable hour, so I think I'm going to turn off the responses. Sorry that did not last long. So I'm going to work my way through these requests. Appreciate everyone who tipped. It's awesome. It's always it's It's a great, great honor when people think that I'm worth money. And we got a follow. Misa Pisa. Thank you. I'm a little bit laggy. And now I'm already behind on the chat. So... okay, I'll catch up on the chat in a little bit, because I would like to actually catch up on the drawing. It's so funny how I do these live streams in order to draw live, and I often forget to draw. Okay. I'm trying to think of Goof's attitude. So this is how Max becomes Goofy. So I think I'm gonna have his ears come down front. Maybe he's gonna be a little bit blonde. Maybe have some hair go down. Yeah, he's gonna have to be blonde for this to read. I don't know. This may not be such a great idea. No, it's a good idea. I just don't know if I have the skill to see it through. Oh, I hear Judy alerting me. Oh, thank you, Rick Robin. Thank you for the donation, even though the requests are closed. That's very nice. So. Okay, I don't think I've ever drawn PJ before. He's about the size. Maybe he's a little taller than Max. Okay. Also, my computer, since before the new year, has randomly started shutting down. Just, I'd be working, and out of nowhere, it would just go, "Good night!" And I thought we had that fixed. It lived at the Apple Store for about 2 weeks. But lo, it started happening again. And I think it has something to do with the Cintiq connection, but we'll see. So, just in case this goes just blah, all of a sudden, it's nothing you said, it's nothing you did, it's just computer trouble. And we got another follow, Gab Madrid. Thank you. I wonder where they're following on. I wish Judy would tell me, but probably Twitch. But I'm not sure. Does anybody know? So Gab Madrid, tell me where you are following on. Solve this mystery for me. Okay, I'm gonna adjust PJ's stride to be a little wider. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think PJ's ever gonna look cooler than this. Should I give him the beard? He's gotta have a beard. Oh, but I made his head a little too big. So this is not a cigarette that he's smoking. This is a lollipop that he's very awkwardly putting into his mouth like this. It's a lollipop, you guys. YouTube, it's a lollipop. It may not look it, but it is. But it is. Okay, PJ with a beard isn't working for me. Maybe it's because like the face mask, the sideburns don't really work. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing a Kevin Smith beard, I'm going to sort of make his head fur a little scruffy around here. And I'm going to give him a little goatee mustache. Let's see if that does the trick. Oh, I wish it used to be the hotkey. Am I crazy? Didn't the hotkeys in Photoshop used to cycle through? Like if you kept pressing L, it would give you the next tool. I feel like that used to exist. I don't know. Okay, so this is super messy. Not great. I don't even understand how this coat is working. I'm just gonna roll with it. So it's that collar on the inside. I hate clothes. I would just put every character in a t-shirt and jeans, if I could. Or little black dresses, and top hats and bow ties. Okay, well, I think I'm going to turn off the reference and just work on making these drawings not be horrible. And, oh, something's happened on Instagram. I'm going to look at the chat for a second. Requests to go live with somebody? What? Maybe later. Oh, Inkwell says, "What's up, Joe? Long time no see." Yeah, for real. It's always been that way. It's always... I just realized, is it more fun for me to check my messages like this, or to just duck off screen like I did last time? I don't know. There's no unawkward way for me to do this. So let me catch up on the chat. We've got, Noah had asked for filling out the form for his username, do I put my Instagram user? I would just say, however I would recognize you. So, in the chat, however you are in the chat. And we've got Udon Junkie, Udon, and Matthew Prower, welcome. And Haley Bird says, have I ever tried using Clip Studio Paint? That's the program I use and I think it's neat. I have heard many neat things about it. Matthew Prower says, Ratitude, are you referencing the Weezer album? I'ma do the things that I want to do. That's my version of that. And really fun to spend some time here. Keep up the effort. It's worth it. Thank you. And Daisy Wisp, genuinely like to ask about the art request. Are there any rules besides the form? Just want to make sure before sending. I guess I should write up general guidelines to go on the form. Like generally, like no crazy amount of characters in one request. Tasteful, which I guess is subjective, but spend some time with me streaming and you'll get a sense of what I consider tasteful. Generally, I am terrified of drawing anime because I'm terrible at it. So if you have an anime request, just don't be upset if it turns out to not look like anime. You know what? I don't think Silent Bob has a mournful look. He usually has a thoughtful look. Off in the distance. PJ has ears, doesn't he? Oh, for real, he does. Is he a cat? I guess he is. Gosh, I never put that together. Pete is his dad, Pete Puma. He's a cat. Learn something every day. Life will always surprise you. Okay, do filters are on the near end of the cigarette. Yeah. Not that this is a cigarette. It's definitely a lollipop. It's a filtered lollipop. And it's nowhere near his mouth. So. There. Not that you could see the filter, even if it was... You know what? How do you hold lollipops? I don't know. Yeah, also, if you're new to this stream, it's not uncommon to watch me have a nervous breakdown as I realize I don't know how anything looks in reality. I know how nothing looks, or how anything works. Well, I hope if Steven Silver sees this, he doesn't... Let me just say I apologize to Mr. Silver for poorly stealing his designs. I mean, it's one thing to steal, it's another thing to steal poorly. It's just, well, I mean, I had it all figured out for you. Couldn't just copy it? You bozo. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to revisit how one holds a lollipop. I think I'm just I need to scooch him over here so I feel like I can... Hello, transform please. I just need to be able to move his hand over. I can have room to do this. Did I make it to the bottom of the chat yet? And Matthew says I should probably just stream the sketching part and do the rendering when I'm not streaming. Maybe, yeah. And I've got to get to the bottom of this chat. And oh, Gab Madrid said yes, subbed on Twitch. I knew it. Thank you. Thank you for subbing on Twitch. And Cam says some very nice things. Thank you, Cam974. And Noah says, ah yes, Marlboro lollipops. Oh, and Plush Blue talking about the hotkey cycling through. Yeah. I need to just figure out how to get that back again. And, okay. Goblin Lover says, do you know my son Jason? Who is that addressed to? Do you know my son Jason? Oh, okay. What is happening? Okay, I got to 100 messages. Okay, so I need to go to YouTube for a moment. Excuse me, just for a moment. I need to do something. Okay, I think that took care of that. Alright, even though I do appreciate reaching the 100 messages. I'm slowly starting to look like a mix between Michael Jackson and Severus Snape. Okay, neither one of those is entirely complimentary, but I'll take it. And, oh, Pescando, thank you, donating through Super Chat. So nice. I just came into the... Okay, let's go down there. Yep, problem seems to be solved. Okay, so everybody, sorry I didn't notice that user right away, but it's taken care of. Because I don't like it when people spam the chat, because it's hard enough to keep up, right? Oh dear, do we have... Okay. Well, this is really taking away from... It goes without saying, no spamming the chat. Because it's hard enough for me to keep track of legitimate comments without being really distracted by... I don't even know what the point of all that is. But before our first spammer, okay. So right now I'm just working through some awful shapes that... The thing is, right here, for this angle to work, it sort of has to cover up his face. So I think I'm going to take it out of his mouth. That Marlboro lollipop. Just have it held here. It's almost like Steven Silver figured it out. And I'm just having to copy because my ideas were not working. Okay. This needs to come down here because PJ doesn't really have a neck, does he? Just sort of head just sort of ends. Yeah. Alright, and let me get to Maxi Poo. Poor Max. I'm not going to give him such a glazed expression. Just a little brighter. Now, the last Kevin Smith thing I saw, the last movie I saw was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which did make me laugh. I will admit. But man, people don't know how big he was, like, in the 90s. Like, his movies were just, oh, that's what cool kids watched. And I remember watching Clerks and thinking, wow, I could make a movie. It's so simple. It takes place in one location. But at the time, the language was very shocking. I think that's why everybody liked it. Now it just seems so tame. We had no idea what was to come. This playlist became straight up jazz. I was hoping for quirky lounge music. And I would love to play you guys like real musicians. Not to disparage this music or these musicians, but I mean like but it's royalty free music. I want to play you I guess the royalty full music, royalty expensive music. Okay, so we've got Max and Silent Peach. Oh, I don't need to do that. They're on separate layers. There's PJ2, maybe Max's. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Max, PJ, Silent. If only PJ could be silent. Yeah, it doesn't work. So let's go to the forms and see what is next on the docket. And I have Katella from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And the reference link. Oh! I don't remember this. I thought she was going to be something very different. So I guess this was the little kid cartoon. Katella. Sonic the Hedgehog. have somebody on Instagram says, I'm gonna stay here till your live stream ends. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I've got some questions. Oh my gosh, I should answer some questions on Instagram. And just organizing right here. Oh, I've duplicated instead of organizing. How often that happens, and it never ceases to be embarrassing. Okay. So I am going to get to this character in just a moment, but let me catch up on the chat. Sorry, the music is moving me. Has anyone ever read Steven Silver's character design book, The Silver Way? Ooh. Yeah. And Nasty, I see your request number 3 from Codename Kids Next Door. I might bend the rules, but we'll see. We'll see. SD said, what's it called, Joe? What's what called? I lost the thread. Send me the name in chat. The Pingus cartoon. Send me the name of the song in the chat. Ah, okay. Let me see. This song is called Muita Calma. Let me send this. And the previous one was called This Is What I Want for Christmas. Doesn't really feel like Christmas. So, wow, we listen to a lot of Christmas music. I didn't even notice it. But I'm listening to everything by this guy, Martin Landstrom. I'm sure that's exactly how you pronounce it. We have someone new. Milo, Slanacker Studios. Welcome. Hello, mate. And Matthew says, Katella comes from the Sonic episode where Robotnik gets in a forced marriage with her. She forced Robotnik? Sure. Okay, so let me start. So, she has kind of a smaller lower half of her body, it seems. Well, she seems a bit more proportional in other. So, oh my gosh, this is a lot of reference. This was in a kid's show? Some of these are very indecent. Oh! What on earth is happening? Seriously, this is what the FCC is for. Okay, so what exactly does she see in Robotnik? Okay. This looks crazy sauce. I'll leave that for another time. I'm just going to do her up in a wacky cartoon style. She's super hourglassy. And see, somebody was asking about redheads earlier. Redheads are never the official theme of a stream, and yet, just seems to come up. Why does, what's her name, Katella? Why does she want to marry Robotnik exactly? I mean, is he rich? I mean, I don't get it. Is she just crazy? You gotta look out for the crazy redheads. So she seems absolutely bonkers to me, so I'm gonna drop her bonkers. Okay, I love this song. I might use this for a demo reel. Darn it if I didn't already animate something to the music that I already have. Take my heart, don't even go. I have a weakness for any beat with the hand claps that go like. I just love every song that does that. I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna make this a dagger. Dun, dun, I'm a crazy redhead. She wants to marry about me. Oh, kazoos, also my favorite. Add some hand claps in, and this will be my new favorite song. Okay, maybe the knife in the mouth does not. That's more red Sonia. She will be holding a knife. A jaggedy, raggedy knife. She doesn't look like somebody who sharpens her kitchenware regularly. And probably shouldn't. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes that's fun. So far, I don't like any of this. So nothing's really jumping out at me. Let me take a break and answer. Well, I have 3 questions now. Okay. This one's easy. What program am I using? I am using Photoshop. Photoshop. Okay. And let's see, do I have more questions? What is it like being an artist for a living? Oh boy, that's a lot. A lot of question. A lot to explain. Well, first of all, you always have to be humbled that you get to do something as silly as draw cartoons and sustain yourself on it. But that said, it's not all sunshine and lollipops, and not even Marlboro lollipops at that. It's a lot of, I don't know how to say it without sounding so dark. You have an expectation that, you know, you'll be wanted when you get hired, and it's very humbling / disheartening / humiliating when you realize how little most of the people who hire you actually want you. They just want some person to fill a cog in their machine, to be a cog in their machine. And that means they don't really want your ideas, they don't really want you to speak up, they just want you to just keep the wheels churning and do whatever ridiculous thing that they ask you to do, even though it makes no sense, and you disagree with their judgment. It doesn't matter, you just do as you're told. And even though you're drawing, it can hurt an awful lot. And I spent a long time trying to find clients that actually wanted me for me, and I've got a few that are like that, and it's wonderful. I mean, working with clients is always going to be a give and a take. They are always right. It's the client that you have to please, not yourself. But, you know, again, you just keep having to remind yourself that you get to do something really silly for a living. You're not really doing anything that's like, you know, raising food or, you know, creating energy or doing anything really productive. You're making fun things. Nobody really needs them, but if people enjoy them, it's really satisfying. So there's great highs and there's great lows, and it's all about, you know, just doing what it takes to sustain yourself, to sustain your life, your family, and doing enough to sustain your desire to keep doing it. And that means working on your own projects. For me, at least. For me, it means working on your own projects. And it's not, I didn't mean to make it sound like I'm some artistic visionary who's just so misunderstood. It's just that I'm just not a good fit for a lot of jobs. And they really do just need cogs. They really do. They really don't want to hear ideas. And sometimes your idea for what the show should be is just not their idea, and just not a good fit. So it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of emotional energy. Okay, I like those eyes better. So. You know what? Maybe she should have her knife behind her back. I don't know. What's funnier? Knife in front or knife behind the back? What do you guys think? Let's see. I missed a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of requests going on in here. Okay. SD said it'd be awesome if I had a widget thingy in chat that showed what song was up next. I'm not sure if I could program that because I'm playing this through Epidemic Sound, which is not really it's a library. Yeah, it's all stock music. Okay. Behind the back sounds sort of funny. Back, knife behind the back. SD says front, but we've got a lot of people who say the back, and some people saying the front. Instagram, what's your take? Let's see. Oh, Nasty, are you on Instagram too? You are hitting me from all fronts. Hey, Instagram. Should I put her knife in the back or the front? Here, so you can... I'm taking a poll. On the other chat channels, everyone seems to want it in the back. There's only a few votes for front. What say you, Instagram? Oh. Instagram? We got one back on Instagram. Got a few more seconds, Instagram. What do you say? Back? Animator Liz says back. But Kenneth Meyer says in the front. Oh dear. Back. Animator Liz is adamant that it goes in the back. You know what? I think I'm going with back. Yes, thank you everyone for weighing in. I love crowdsourcing these things. Yeah. And we have some more confirmation about the knife goes in the back. The knife will go in the back. The knife indeed goes in the back. Et tu, Brute? Okay, so how would... So the knife should go up. Okay, how am I gonna get this? Okay, I don't know how hands look like this. Give me a second to puzzle this out. My poor brain can't handle it. Okay, so while I'm floundering here, let me go to the last question. Let me go to the last question. I had one last question. Okay, it's gonna be in the back, Animator Liz. I gotcha, I hear ya. And Animator Liz has another one. Aww. She says so many nice things, and I can't. How do I get back? Oh, dear. There we go. Thank you, Animator Liz. That is so sweet. Oh, now I feel like solving a crime. Wearing aviator sunglasses. Let's solve the mystery of what does a hand look like when it's holding a knife in the back? Stabity stab, 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 stabity stab, it stab, stabity stab, stab. That's probably not how it goes. Okay, so if the hand is like this, it's a beautiful hand. And then the hand will be like this. Then the hand should be like this. See, I really had to. But okay, so the knuckles would be out front, so it would be Is everybody gonna solve the mystery of the knife in the back? Oh yeah. This is a heartwarming moment in the mystery of the knife in the back. But not for long, because we're hitting the streets again. We're gonna find out what a knife looks like when you hold it behind your back. Maybe we'll put on some roller skates. I don't even like the 70s. But I dig this. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think everybody just wanted to see if I could figure out what a knife behind the back looks like. Oh! Where'd you go? Come back here. And Stone Donkey says, I don't know why I thought you were French. Oh, it is because of my French accent that I like to do sometimes, But there was There was a time many years ago when I was a cigarette girl in a Bella show, and I pretended to be French because it was a French themed show. And the patron would say, "Where are you from?" And I would say, "I was born in Parc de l'Orange," and that is true. And they bought some things for me. I don't know what to say about it. Oh, it's probably because of TV Paint. TV Paint is a French company. And I really love TV Paint. But I do like to practice accents. I know it's embarrassing and it's cringy, but anytime I meet somebody with an accent, once I establish a measure of trust with them, I ask, like, may I mimic your accent? There was a guy I used to work with at Primal. Chris, he was from New Zealand and Australia. He was from both places. And he had such a marvelous accent. And I said, like, can I try to do your accent? And I try, and he would go, don't do that again. So, to this day, I've not attempted it. Okay, so something's going on here with this arm. I think like it needs to be lower. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I know what it is. Okay, so the forearm is way too short. So I'm going to just cheat a lot right now using the transform tool. It's not perfect, but it helps set the idea quickly. So I can see if I'm on the right track or not. Okay. Oh, that was amazing! Judy popped up right at the same time the same kind of song was playing. The same kind of, whatever, sound effect. So I almost missed it. And I did miss it! I should have read it. Whoever did a thing, thank you for the thing that you did. I really appreciate it. Or do the thing again, and I'll see it this time. Wait. Okay, I'll listen for it later. Alright, so I think she is sufficiently sketched. So that is all I should promise for now. So I've got this sketch, I've got Katella. Let's see what's next on the drawing board. Oh, it's already 11:30. I gotta wrap it up. Okay, so Anon has this. Okay, her name is Rhonda, who is always fashionable. Okay, so she's an OC. Rhonda OC. I'm gonna cartoonify her, if you don't mind. Let me give her freckles. Hope you don't mind. She seems like she should have freckles. Whoa! That was a weird sound. I guess I'm a bit jumpy. And Anamasi tutorial just subscribed. See? I notice it now. That collar don't make sense. And she is well endowed. That's still nice. And she's got a skirt that I really like. That I would like to buy a skirt like this. Accordion pleats are my absolute favorite. They're so cute and very flattering. Just gonna give her a lower lip here. And some cheeks. She's got blue eyes, so I will have to remember that. Oh, I never gave her a face shape. Let's try something else. Yeah, that looks more like one of the cartoony ones. And I think instead of the sharpness down here, I'm gonna keep the curls going. Yeah, I think this is my favorite playlist in a long time. Okay. Let's see. Just looking ahead at the reference. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, I'll do just one more. But let's just check in with everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh, Susanna joined us. Hi, Susanna. It's nice to see you. Shadow Machine is animating the new Clone High. Shadow Machine. Is that Adult Swim? Okay. So... And, oh, Talons of Water asks again about Clip Studio Paint. How does it fare with TV Paint? One of these days I'm going to do a real deep dive on animation software. Oh, Nasty said, anyone know Shadow Machine? Oh, that they do BoJack Horseman, Final Space, and Tuca and Birdie is producing the Clone High Revival series. Oh, I hope it doesn't look like those shows. Who requested the Rhonda Davis OC? Let's see. That was, because I'm so organized, Non-44. So somebody who is 44 Anons. And Lee Dickens also appreciates the playlist. I'm glad that was a ticklish thing to say. Okay, so what do you think, Anon? Satisfactory? And Ron, hey Ron, good to see you. The way Clone High ended, you can definitely have it continue through 20 years later, but I'm curious if they're going to do anything good with that. I hope it's not just another season where Joan and JFK are dating and Abe is, chasing after Joan. She's like, no, Abe, you had your chance. But then maybe that's exactly what they should do because it's a parody of teen dramas, but I just hope that it keeps just the really charming quality. I hope it doesn't take itself seriously. I hope it keeps... Clone High was wonderful because it was so silly and absurd, but the characters were sincere. And I hope they don't sacrifice the absurdity to make it dramatic, relevant, which are just boring. Yeah, I watched a lot of BoJack, but I just get so tired of these damaged characters that keep making terrible decisions that no one would make. I just shouting at the screen like, BoJack, no, we've been through that. We did a whole season of you learning to not do this, so why? And it's like, oh, because in reality, people are horrible and they don't change. I'm like, well, yeah, but I want my cartoons to be funny and not make me want to jump off a cliff. So I'm tired of cartoons that make me feel like jumping off the nearest bridge. So hopefully, Clone High, since the creators are still involved, I haven't heard of them dropping out. Phil Lord and Chris Miller have never disappointed. They have always exceeded my expectations for what entertainment could be. So I have Clone High might be the one reboot I'm looking forward to. Actually, it's probably not a reboot. I hope it's just a continuation of the series because it did end on a very frustrating cliffhanger. And Clone High is great. If you guys haven't seen Clone High, then you're missing out. All right. Matthew says you have to have a very high IQ to understand BoJack Horseman. I think you have to have a despairing outlook on life to a certain degree to understand BoJack Horseman. Ronald says, I crack up over that. That Napoleon guy has some kind of complex and some really solid writing. Oh, Anon is pleased. And Matthew says, can we check the request list? For my own sanity, I'm keeping that private to myself because I don't want anyone to have expectations. It's organized for myself, it's for my viewing. If you have a question, I will look it up for you. Did Bojack turn himself into a pickle? Checkmate. Oh, he was joking about that. You know, it's so hard to read dry sarcasm just through text. So I apologize for not picking up on that. And I've got one last request that I think I can sneak in under the wire, because I still need my cup of tea before I go to bed. So here's a really cute original character, if I can bring him over yonder. Come on. Come on. There we go. And his name is Lightning Bug, created by Dan the Man. Dan the Toon Man, excuse me. Lightning Bug. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. And, oh, so Noah requested a caricature. I don't know. Depending on how much I hate myself, maybe I'll attempt a caricature. I'm just really wretched with caricatures. Okay, so Lightning Bug, I'm gonna put you right here. And I'm gonna see how you look with a mask. And Pac-Man eyes. And already, Chuck Jones always said that when you draw Bugs Bunny, you gotta, well, later he said you draw a carrot and then draw a rabbit hanging off of it. But when he was seriously saying how to draw Bugs Bunny, he says you start with the ears, otherwise they'll fall off the page. You won't leave enough room for them. Give him. Boy, he ain't got nobody. Of this style of character, they're just a bunch of circles. They're so easy to just get them to do what you want to do. Hey, Lightning Bug exists. He's like, no problem. I can exist like the Dickens. Okay. Lightning. Ronald says, Wasn't there someone who came up with a sarcasm punctuation mark that was an upside down question mark? Maybe. Oh. Yeah, some talk of Warner Brothers and AT&T. Susanna says, looks like Animaniacs. Probably. Okay, so let's review. We've got Lightning Bug, this Rhonda gal, Crazy Katella, and Max and PJ. I feel like I gotta do... something else. Oh, and Talons of Water is heading out. Well, thanks for joining. I hope you come back next time. Lightning Bug is making me feel a bit southern, so y'all come back now, you hear? And Matthew says, Warner Brothers has had lots of flings with other companies so many times, I'm surprised they're still standing. Yeah, I remember AOL Time Warner. They closed down all the Warner Brothers studio stores. Oh, yeah. Max and PJ is Silent J, Silent Bob, Silent PJ Bob, and J Max. I don't know, my brain's not working. So let's see if there's anything going on. Instagram. No more questions. Okay. Hey Instagram, any questions? So maybe I'll try, let me see what the next request is. Kimiko from Shaolin Showdown. Oh, she's got a lot of outfits. Okay, what's her standard outfit? That is a lot of outfits. Is she a master of disguise? Probably. Okay, I'm just gonna do standard Kimiko. Just to see, I just want to make sure that's her main outfit. Okay, seems like it. Oh, gosh, yeah, I remember this show. Oh, and Dan the Toon Man says, sorry I haven't commented earlier, but thanks for drawing my bug character. You're welcome, he's cute. Just steer clear of Shaolin Chronicles, it sucks. What, did they already reboot Shaolin Showdown? What? And No Parking Barry says, I heard the AOL Time Warner merger is part of why. Boo! There was less Space Ghost Coast to Coast than before by the time Adult Swim was created. Yeah. Yeah, the whole merger with AT&T was just... Reiterating, Matthew says, is my Draw Pepper and, again, request still in the request list? I don't think so. I have a very old request list that I gave up on this. I gave up on that system because it's too much to keep track of. So it really needs to be just like a good sitcom. It needs to be reset at the beginning of every episode. So she looks like a ballet dancer warrior. I kind of want to give her fanning sleeves. It's not as dynamic as I was hoping. Oh, cheating. I don't like this arm. I'm going to destroy this arm. Because her hands should have flow. Just a simple V-neck. Sure thing. Why not? And this is looking a little long, so I'm just trying to find what flows the best. Okay, that might be it. I have a considerable cleaning up to do. Considerable. Okay. What you guys think? Does that look like Kimiko? Kimiko? Looking groovy? Is sick? Nice. Trevor says the Disney Store way back when was great because you could actually purchase and order original production cells, pre-internet, before it became a madhouse seller's market. Yeah, Disney Store used to feel like a really special place. And the Warner Brothers Studio Store too. You could buy a lot of production art, a decent amount, and also some special edition series cells. But I remember they had the storyboard for "I'm Cute," the song from Animaniacs, and I wanted it with all my heart and soul. Just I would go in and just stare at it for like an hour and just say, "Someday it will be mine." Our dreams change. And No Parky Berry says the music reminds me of Austin Powers for some reason. Could it be because it was called? It was an Austin Powers sound-alike for sure. And cool. So I think I'm going to take this Kimiko to final color just so I have a nice thumbnail for this. But, oh, I forgot to ask. How are you? How are each and every one of you? You guys doing good? And I don't know why polka music started playing, but... Oh, it's called Jolie Demoiselle, so I guess it's... French. It sounded German to me. I guess it's French. Anybody tells you it is French. C'est français. Though I do have a friend who speaks French, and she sort of coaches me when I try to read little children's books in French, and she says "très bien," but it's something I want to learn someday. Cute. Does she have any... Yes, she does. So there's this part that happens. So it gets filtered through these little bands here. I think her body is a little bit long. Oh, snaps. My weakness. I know that claps have been established as a weakness of mine, but so are snaps. This isn't working. Is that the Odd Couple? How many of these does she have? Oh, just 2. Makes sense. That's how I do it. Always anytime I clean things up, it seems to lose something. Hey, what's going on there? Don't do that. sounds like a show that comes on when you know that there's not going to be cartoons for a while. Okay, boy, I'm getting real tired. I'm glad that this is not a complicated character. My favorite is this builder brush. Probably should have done that. I'm just gonna fill in. This isn't really complicated. So it's just sort of pinky mouth. Yeah, I'm definitely losing my ability to focus right now. Okay, this is not the right way to do it, guys. You don't just magic fill things in, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And I still need to have a cup of tea. What? That's why it didn't work. I'm gonna make this a darker red, just so it packs a little bit. This reminds me of a bit of a Henry Mancini tune, which is not a bad thing. Oops. Why does that window keep popping up on the other monitors? Damn it. Have a little bit of sense. Okay, and I'm not going to go completely black. Just a little bit lighter. A little more charcoal-y, just so... Wait a second, does she have black eyes? Or blue eyes? I can't tell. Maybe I'll give her blue eyes just for contrast. And if it's not right, I can just say, well, it's disguise. She's disguised as somebody exactly like her, but with blue eyes. Or I can say that it was the request. Blame it on you guys. And just so this doesn't look unfinished, I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow down here. I might as well add shadow here. That's another 5 seconds. Okay, so there she is, Marcia Blows. So just to review what we have achieved this evening. My stars. Silent Max and Jailent Bob. I don't care, I'm tired. And Katella, come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Mommy's got a gift for you. Hi, Mr. Shade Poolie. Just subscribed. Thank you. Are you on Twitch? I'm thinking that those notifications are exclusively from Twitch. So, I'm always interested to know the truth. Okay, so that's Katella, and we have Little Miss Rhonda, and Lightning and our dear friend Kimiko, who's actually taken to color, so that I can have a thumbnail. Whatever. One of those is gonna be good. So let me catch up on the chat before we say goodnight. Oh, thank you, No Parking Bear. You are so awesome. Have I told you lately how awesome you are? And Susanna, also awesome. Not just because you say nice things, but you're very rational, kind people. And we've got somebody. Oh dear. Manny's my name says, how do I color so flawlessly? Yeah, that's not quite true. It's plenty full of flaws, as you can see as I zoom up. But I usually just use the fill tool when I color, and it never turns out quite right. Well, there's a trick. If you use the fill tool, always expand the marquee by a few pixels so that it goes behind your line work. But generally, using the fill tool is not the best way to do it. It's best to paint by hand. But I'm not the best person to go to for that kind of advice. But generally, if you want to use the paint bucket fill tool, expand your fill area by, depending on how thick your line work is, at least 2 pixels. And Noah says, hey, hope my caricature request isn't too daunting. If you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. It's just late, and caricatures never turn out right. I need a less fuzzy brain in order to attempt it. And let me scroll on down. And Ralph Nardanatello says, please draw some Ninja Turtles. I would love to. Next time. Next time, my friend. And is Draw Pepper N still in the request list? No, there is no long request list. The only exception I make is that if an idea is just like a really good idea, like the Jay and Silent Bob, Max, and PJ thing, then I'll just remember that I wanted to do it. But in general, I can't keep a rolling request list. Otherwise, it's going to be ridiculously hard for me to ever feel like I've done anything to completion. And there we go. And I'm sorry again for everyone for whose requests I didn't get to, but I can't get to them all. Thank you, Haley Bird. And yeah, and draw some more Samurai Pizza Cats. They were kind of fun. Okay. Anything else on the chat? I think my chat on Instagram got kicked off. Yep. I think I exceeded my 1 hour allotment. So I'm gonna say goodnight, and thanks everyone for joining me. It's always a pleasure to chat with. And I hope everyone's doing great, and I also hope that it will not be another month before I chat with you again. But, alas, it has come time for me to part ways with the thing that I have been doing. So, you're all great. Okay. Oh, wait, and, sorry, I'm putting this in the chat. Support, with the t-shirts. Just, I should have before, but I didn't. But do the t-shirt. If t-shirts or mugs. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Good night.